Hi YouTube, this is Rosemary. I'm going to do a tag today, and it's from Kenzerestricted. She's got 9 questions, and I love doing tags only because we get to know each other. You know, I get to step into your world, you get to step into mine. Here we go. Okay, first question. Oh, and by the way, I got to meet Kenzerestricted. She's a cutie pie. And Summer. And Summer, we need to see your videos. Anyway, and they live near Connie. So every time I go to Dallas, I get to see them. I love my girls. Okay, number 1. What's your name and age? My name is Rosario Maria, and I am 49 years old. I know, Rosario Maria. Well, my mom meant it to be one name, Rosario Maria, which is Rosary Marie, and somehow the nurse goofed it up, because back then they used to have to, you know, write their name themselves. The nurse would do it for the patient, and of course Maria sounds like a middle name, so that's the way it was. But in my mother's eyes, in Mexico, if there is a Rosario, it's usually Maria del Rosario. So she kind of wanted to go backwards with it and make it one name, and it didn't happen for her. So she always used to say, I didn't give you a middle name. If I wanted to give you a middle name, I'd have given you a middle name. But she kind of didn't know that she could go back and change it if she wanted to, and she never did. So anyway, my name is Rosario Maria. My first grade teacher couldn't say it, so she started calling me Rosemary, and it kind of just stuck. So anyway, what's your username and why did you choose that? I chose gastricRose because I had gastric bypass, and because my first part of my name was Rose, and I thought it sounded cute. gastricRose. And I envision like the pouch in a rose. I don't know. What surgery did you have? Gastric bypass, R&Y. What program are you following? I did the Atkins for so many years that I do low carb. What are you doing currently to lose weight? Exercise and low carb. Number 4, highest weight ever was 447 pounds. Day of surgery weight was 265, but when I went to see the doctor, I was 285, so I had lost 20 pounds before my surgery, and that's what he wanted. That was his restriction. You had to lose 20 pounds because otherwise they said that they'd have to open me up, and I consider it a miracle to lose 20 pounds because I lost those 20 pounds within 2 weeks, which is a miracle. I really do believe it was a miracle. Current weight, I fluctuate from 149 to 156, kind of I bounce back and forth. Where do you live? I live in Raisin Country in Fresno, California. What's your occupation? I was a school teacher for 30 years. I still consider myself a school teacher. What's your passion or favorite hobby? My passion is the weight loss community. And when I say the weight loss community, I don't mean just surgery communicated. You know, not just people that have had surgery, but everyone. Because I feel like when I was 447 pounds, I took it moment to moment, step by step. For me, it wasn't day to day because it was a struggle for me to make that right decision. I would pray and I'd get up, you know, and I'd say, oh, God, help me to make the right decision today. I don't want to, you know, fail at this, you know. So I took it moment to moment, and I did succeed. For 3 years I was on the Atkins diet. But, you know, I got off track. I got married and thought I could, you know, do it tomorrow, I'll get back on it tomorrow, get back on track tomorrow, and that tomorrow never came. So having gastric bypass was a tool that I cherish now, and really, I don't really want to make this long. Most of you already know my story, but to me, that's my passion, to speak that it can be done and that there is a way out of your prison. I considered my body a prison for many, many years, and I'm just now learning how to live my life and learning to enjoy what I have, and learning to enjoy the body God gave me. You know, these hips, I'm learning to love them, and I know it's a struggle sometimes because I speak so much of it, but it's become a passion of mine to know that I'm worth the body I'm in, and I can improve it every day by exercising and eating right, making those right choices. What's your relationship status? I am married to Blue Eyes. His name is Eric, and we've been married 8 years now. Seems like I've been married all my life. I was married 18 years to my first husband. He passed away of a heart attack, and about 4 years later I met Blue Eyes, and we were married almost instantly. We met in December. We saw each other for face to face in February the 14th, which was Valentine's Day, and he asked me to marry him in March, and there you go. He's a great guy. He has his own channel now, Medieval Bird, and he is looking to lose weight, and he loves all the support he's getting from this community, and yeah. Your best friend and support system. Well, my best friend is my twin sister. I have very good friends in Dallas, and there's one that I've had since I was, well, high school, I guess. Yes, we started being really good friends in the 9th grade, 8th grade really, and then I have friends that I met up in church, and but I consider my bestest friend, my twin sister. Yeah. And I'm sure all of you know that by now. And my support system is you guys. I'm so grateful for this community. I relearned my tool by viewing YouTube. So that's another hobby of mine, letting people know that, you know, this community means a lot more than just doing your videos. It's a learning process every time you make a video. And we learn from you guys. What's your favorite exercise? Walking. I do that all the time. I love it. I would rather be out walking the peach orchard than anything else. I love my tricycle, I must admit. I like getting out there and feeling the breeze when there's breeze. Right now it's so hot. One or more random facts about yourself. Excuse me. Well, Connie and I were pregnant at the same time. How's that? I bet you guys didn't know that. Our children are like 7 months apart each time. She was pregnant first, and then I got pregnant, and we're like 7 months apart. But we had 2 months together of being pregnant together. That was pretty cool. And we're just like real twins. You know, when she hurts, I hurt. She'll call me and say her left leg's hurting, and I'll say, oh, my right leg's hurting. Or so we really are. That really does happen. People say, does that really happen? I say, yes, it does. When I'm very nervous about something, she'll call me and say, are you okay? And I'll tell her, no, I'm not okay. And she'll get it out of me. I have this line in the middle of my forehead now. Now that I've lost so much weight, I'm kind of like Kenzie, where she has that scar. The more she lost weight, the more you can see it. The more I lose weight, the more I can see this. It's like a dentation, and I think it's my skull, because I didn't get hurt there or anything, but there's this line right here. And when I was married to my first husband, he always had me wear bangs. He hated for me to wear my hair back. He didn't like it. He told me many times he didn't like it. It looked like an egghead, is what he said. And I already had low self-esteem from being 447 pounds, so I did what he said, and I always wore bangs. But one day I wore it back. I liked it, and I got so many compliments. Everybody was saying, wow, you look like a Spaniard. And my mother did have Spanish. I think we all Mexicans have Spanish in us, but she did have a lot of Spanish. And anyway, so I started wearing it back, and I enjoy wearing it back. I like it. You know, I look bald, but I like it. Okay, guys, that's enough rambling from me. Thank you, Kenzie, for this, and I hope all of you do this and send it to her name, Kenzerestricted, and I'll give you all the information. Love you. Bye. I'll be back.